You alright, how are you doing? So, about 3 weeks ago I decided to buy a second bass. Didn't cost a lot, it only cost £90. 90 quid for a bass. I've got a little amp with it as well. Guy that sold it me, Stuart, really nice guy. Sold me just a tiny little amp, so just a little practice amp, but got this, the guitar, the strap with it, got the amp, got a case with it as well. I've had it about 3 weeks and I've played it 2 or 3 times, recorded one song on it, Sunday Valley. I did the bass on this guitar, recorded it on that. But when I bought it, I didn't like the colour of it, even on the picture when I saw it. I thought I'm going to sand it down, rub it down straight away, but when I opened it out of the bag, I was like, oh, I don't mind it now I've seen it. It's like a sort of off-white sort of colour, but I've now decided I am going to strip it down and do something with it, so that's what I'm making this video for. I usually do something to all my guitars. There's only one guitar I've never done anything with, which is my Flying V. Everything else I've done small little modifications, different pickups, stuff like that. Pickups into my Les Paul I put in. I modified my bass a little bit on another one, different scratch plate, different sort of colours. But I've always liked the wood finish on guitars, so I'm going to sand this down just to the wood type. Anyway, a bit about the bass. Like I say, it's only a cheap bass. It is a Redwood R. You can see that, Redwood R. There you go, just a black fretboard, but I think I'm going to turn it to a lighter colour like on the back here. Hopefully it'll go something more like that colour on the back, around there. But yeah, I'm just going to sand it all down. It's not an active bass. It's got a bad sound to it. Plays okay. Bad sound to it really. Tones work, but one of the buttons don't really work there. I think it's the volumes. Obviously you always have a volume on there, but it's never worked. So different tones. I think it'll probably work different pickups. I don't know a lot about the bass. I just know it's a cheap bass. It's got a very low action and it plays very nice. So yeah, so this is what this video is about. Let's get started and start stripping. See how we get on. There you have it. I've just stripped it down, didn't take too long. So yeah, it's just now basically that's all I've got left. Just the main part of the guitar, which I'm going to sand all that down, and then the neck, which I'm going to hopefully get rid of the black colour. That's going to be probably a biggest job. Some people probably say why don't you just go buy another neck, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know whether to leave that dark or go light. We'll see. We'll give it a bit of sanding and see what happens. Yeah, so next stage is sanding. Let's get on with that and see how we go on. Obviously, I'm no professional doing this. When I modify my guitars, I just like to do it myself. I mean, I've never got it wrong, but I've never gone to this extent to, rubbing everything down like that. So yeah, well, we'll see. So, all right then. Okay, so turns out I sand down the neck that I don't know what this is that's attached and glued to it here. I don't even know what sort of wood it is. It's, I've sanded just the end of that fret there because I wanted it to come up nice and light like this colour, and it hasn't. It's just stayed whatever that wood is there. I don't know if it's some varnish, but it's gone taken the top layer of varnish off, but it hasn't gone into all else. So I'm not going to do anything with that, I'm just going to clean it and leave it. Like on the headstock, I've now got a nice wood colour on the end of there, but I've just left the white on the badge like that because I quite like it, because I've decided on the guitar. Now, clean that up there, you can see what colour it's going to look like that, like a wood sort of finished guitar, which is alright. I like that. I like all the grains in the wood, looks really good. We're going to do all of it, but now it's white on the edge. I kind of like the white on the edge, just make it a bit unique, so leave it white and just have it like that. So, I mean, I don't know whether to varnish this or not, because I don't know how people do them with it. Might have a look on YouTube or whatever, see if people varnish them. If they don't varnish them, I was thinking about getting a heat can, like a suboxyacetylene heat can, lightly go over it and put some like burnt bits in the wood just to bring it out a little bit darker in places, but I don't know if I need to, if it's got the white on it, you see. So we'll see. So, all ideas at the minute, so yeah, looking good. You need cooling, I'm not fooling, I'm gonna send ya back to schooling, way down inside, honey need it, give you my love. So I rebuilt it last night, but the battery died on my phone, so it's all done, apart from I just need to solder the wires together. But I think it's looking pretty good. Like I say, I went for just finishing and sanding just the front surface, and I was going to do the complete thing. I decided to leave it white around the edges and white all over the back, just to be different, rather than just having the wood finish all the way around. So that's what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to solder all the wires in and then it will be done. Now the only thing that I found, as I didn't know whether with a wood to stain it and get some stain. So I got a bit of coffee. I was reading up and you can get coffee or tea or stuff like that. So I put a bit of coffee and tea in it, but I found out when I sanded it down, this surface here has got like a protective sealant on it. So I've sanded off the paint and it's left the sealant, and I haven't gone through any of the sealant, so it's pretty much protected, so it's actually okay. The only places I've gone through it a little bit, which you can see just on the end there, and just on the end there, but I suppose it gives it that warm look effect. I could do all of it like that, and it was very white, but where it's come darker in the grain is where I rubbed coffee into it, like coffee boiling water. You can use tea, all sorts of stains, but I chose coffee. You know, like that bit, it looks alright, and it would look alright I suppose if it all went in grain all the way around, but I'm quite happy with it like that. So let's get on with soldering. So, only one more thing to do, plug it in and see if it works. So, let's give it a go. Wonder why I've got my shirt off, because it's bloody red hot. Apparently it's hotter than Bahamas here today, so we're absolutely roasting. So, doesn't work. Bit of volume, let's try that. Oh, it does work. Not in tune, but it works. See if tones work. Yeah. Yeah, all that seems to be working alright. Happy days. Just need to tune it up now and play it, so yeah, really happy with that. Very good. Only one more thing for it then. I know it's not a professional job, but I'm happy with it. It's a cheap bass. I haven't stained it. I haven't replaced the lighter fretboard that I really wanted, but I think it looks a lot better than the white. So yeah, I'm happy. Happy days. Cheers. See you around.